Hi Leo, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. 17th of June through to the 23rd. Hope you guys had a really good previous week. So, we're doing our weekly check-in reading again, and I've bought a few new decks lately actually guys, but you know, this is one of the decks that I bought, out of the several that I've bought lately, that is exceptional. I love this one, Stephen Bright, Spirit Within Tarot. But we're doing 3 layers of the reading: current self, theme of the month, and key goal. For that layer, we use my good old mucker, Everyday Tarot, Enchanted Tarot by Poppy Payne. Love this deck. For the second layer of the reading, Leo, we're looking at the obstacle that you need to overcome, any major accomplishments for the week, and what to avoid. We use the Spirit Within Tarot for that. Really good cards. For the third layer of the reading, what you need to embrace in the week and where you can find support, Witches Tarot, my second good old mucker, Ellen Dugan, illustrated by Mark Evans. You know, when I first started doing tarot 5 years ago, you know, this was one of the first decks I ever bought, and when I opened it up I was just astonished. And this is kind of like the 4th deck. I think this is, I've got about 3, 4, maybe 5 decks of this, the same deck. But I really like them a lot. This is definitely a deck that I will continue to just buy over and over again, because I really love and appreciate the work on this deck. So that's what we're using. For your spiritual guidance, guys, we are using The Answer Is Simple cards by Oracle cards by Sonia Choquette. Very good deck. I love the simplicity of this Oracle deck, that you ask a question, it just gives you a really simple answer. There's no flapping about, there's no kind of airy-fairy stuff. It's just really good. So we're going to use those. Alright, let's get started, and we'll put these boxes to the side, like so. What we're going to do, we're going to use the, obviously the Enchantment Tarot first by Poppy Payne. We're just going to ask, what is it that Leo, who is Leo this week? Who is Leo this week? Who is Leo this week? Show me in one card. Okay. Right, there you go. And can you show me, please, Universe, what is the theme for the week for Leo? What will be the theme for the week for Leo? That's number 2. Okay, here we go. And can you please show me, Universe? Oh, that's the key goal. It knew it already, so that's going to go there. Okay, I'm just going to pull this across slightly like that, so you get a really good sort of centralised view of the cards. And I'm also going to, there we go. If I tap this, it takes the colour down. It's a bit high at the moment because the sun's out. Sun tends to wash out the cards if they've got like on the white backgrounds and stuff. So, second deck, Stephen Bright's Spirit Within Tarot. Universe Spirit, can you show me what are the obstacles that Leo needs to overcome this week? What is an obstacle that Leo needs to overcome this week? Show me. Top card, please. So, this one. And can you show me, please, Universe, what is Leo achieving this week? What's a major accomplishment for Leo? This one wants to come out, it's sticking out like that. It's like, pick me. Okay. And Universe Spirit, what does Leo want to avoid this week? There we go. That's really what you should be avoiding, okay? But that one wanted to come out. And can you just show me, what does Leo need to embrace this week? There we go, that wanted to come out. And where can Leo find support if it needs support? Okay, there we go. And finally, what is the spiritual guidance you have for Leo this week? What is the spiritual guidance you have for Leo this week? Show me. Okay. There we go. Nice. Let's have a look then. So, Leo, you guys are Temperance. Okay. I mean, you might be acting as a mediator. But the one thing that I noticed with this card is that we've got a woman here who's acting as a mediator. Can you see? Or it might be that you're in mediation. Maybe you're one of these 2 people here. Okay, but I really like this deck, and I like the way it's explained. And for me, when I look at this particular version of Temperance, because I read visually as well, I don't just read meanings of cards, and I don't just read intuitively, I also use you know, my visual powers as well to look at those cards and saying, okay, there's one person here, these 2 people are obviously pissed off with each other, there's been an argument or a dispute or something like that, and you've got a woman here standing with 2 cups of juice. It's like they've been out on a run. You know, he's got a headband around his head and she looks like she's in gym gear, and they've had some form of, you know, argument or disagreement with the Temperance energy, but this woman's like, you know, they're at a juicing bar, and it's a healthy bar, and it's almost like restoration of health, if that makes any sense. So I just feel that you kind of, you know, we could say, we would just look deeper and say, well, you know, Leo is really kind of getting its health back, it's feeling restored, and you're kind of finding that balance again within the South. But also some of you guys might be acting as a mediator here with the Temperance energy too. What is the theme of the week? The Page of Cups. So some of you guys might be dealing with a kid, a child here. There might be something about children this week, because, you know, children is the Page of Cups. It deals with any page is a child, really. This is a really young, sensitive and creative child when you get the Page of Cups energy. So you might be dealing, the theme of the week might be about a young, sensitive, creative child, for example. Maybe there's a mediation between you and someone else around a child, for example, this week. Also, the theme of the week is about creativity and learning how to develop our creativity, learning how to develop our intuition with the Page of Cups energy showing here. It's about, when you get the Page of Cups energy, exploring a new creative avenue when you get that Page of Cups as well. Page is a student, so I think the week is all about learning something new. If it's not a child, it might be about learning something new. And this thing might be creative, it might be psychic, it might be tarot, it might be poetry, it might be you're developing your creative or your psychic, or, you know, yeah, you're probably, if it's not a child, you're creating those skills. This could also be new romance as well, Page of Cups energy. Flirtation, Page of Cups energy is as well, and just really showing a lot of love to another individual. What's your goal for the week? I think that your goal is really just to express yourself with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords isn't just about heartbreak and pain. Three of Swords, remember, it's swords going through a heart. So what we're doing is we're doing heart surgery. We're opening up the heart. So I think that your goal for the week is to open up, to express yourself. I think that some of you guys, you are feeling hurt somewhere along the line, Leo, and your feeling is, this week I want to really open up and express myself, because I am feeling really sad. And I don't know whether you're feeling sad about a child, perhaps, with the Page of Cups energy showing here. If we were to interlink the cards, maybe you're wanting to express yourself about how you feel about a child, you know, or how you feel about a baby, maybe. I don't know whether you're the mediator here, though. I think that if your goal is to express yourself emotionally, I think that you might be kind of in mediation, or it might be that you're trying to kind of find some balance or harmony with another person. Temperance, if it comes to relationships, is the reconciliation card. It's reconciling differences. What is the obstacle that you need to overcome for the week? The Seven of Coins. I feel that, you know, when the Seven of Coins is kind of like in an obstacle position, often we are waiting for something to come to fruition. You know, a review is being done, and maybe some of you guys, a review is being done on you somewhere along the line, and maybe that's the obstacle that you need to overcome. Or the obstacle that you need to overcome is where you might be having to do a review on others with the Seven of Coins energy, because the Seven of Coins is all about taking a step back to review a situation. So your obstacle might be this week that you need to overcome is that you have to take a step back and kind of review a situation with that Seven of Coins energy. All right, or it might be waiting for something, because you can see that he's actually picking up those pentacles with like a fork, a grass fork. So something's come to fruition here, and he's like just picking everything up. It's like just picking money out of the ground. It's like the seeds have turned into potatoes, and he's taking all the potatoes up so he can, you know, put it into the kitchen and start making dinner or something like that, you know. But that's your obstacle. You're not gaining something here as well for some of you guys. Or you don't have access to something here with the Seven of Coins energy. Or maybe the obstacle that you need to overcome is where you have to review a situation concerning an individual. Seven of Coins energy. Could be for some of you guys to do with a job. Seven of Coins can be a mundane job. So some of you guys might be needing to overcome the obstacle of feeling that your jobs are mundane as well. What is your major accomplishment for the week? Another three. Three of Coins is the major accomplishment for the week. The Three of Pentacles is work. Some of you guys might be getting a promotion here. Three of Coins. The Three of Coins, if that's an accomplishment card, it's either that you... Okay, so one of the things with the Three of Coins, it can be that what you're accomplishing is a promotion. But the Three of Coins is the card that talks about... Can you see how two people here are reviewing the work of this person here? And that's you, funnily enough. That's you on the card. I think this is you. So I think that, and also the Three of Coins is praise as well. So some of you guys, you might be accomplishing some praise. You might be accomplishing a promotion because you are going up the ladder after all, you know. Promotion, praise, recognition for the work that you do. Three of Coins is also receiving recognition from others. So you might be achieving recognition as well. This will be in work though, because this is showing as a work card. So this will be in work. You're achieving recognition, and your work is reviewed, and you'll receive a recognition. And it might be that it folds in with this, where you need to overcome the fact that maybe you're under review. But however, what you'll achieve is a good review this week, Leo, you know. Recognition, some of you guys are promotion, some of you guys elevation. You're being put on the pedestal. Looks like the pedestal, doesn't it? You're being put on a pedestal. What is the thing that you need to avoid? Hanged Man. Just kind of waiting for something. Waiting for something to happen with the Hanged Man. That's what you need to avoid. And I'm not sure. I think this reading is one of those readings that I've done for the signs that seems disjointed. It seems that there's lots of... It's not a running theme at all through this reading. It just feels like there's lots of different things going on. But you need to kind of avoid waiting around, just hanging around. With the Hanged Man. Maybe waiting for something to happen without taking action. Hanged Man doesn't take action. He just waits. And what do you need to embrace this week? Oh, there's a person here, a King of Cups. I read it two ways. If it's a person, Leo, it will be somebody who you care about. It'll be somebody who has shown you a lot of emotional support, male or female, King of Cups. It could be your loving partner. You know, it could be somebody that you meet who has a really good kind of energy about them. They seem really kind and really sweet and really open and really loving. It could be a good friend, you know. But you need to embrace and show this person a bit of love this week if you can. Could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. Where can you find support if you need it? Oh, you can find support if you need it at the Ten of Wands. Probably work. Ten of Wands is work, hard work. Some of you guys, you can find support at the gym as well. Ten of Wands is a gym card, man. This is where you're doing heavy weights and shit like that. If you've got problems with money, maybe you can find support at people that deal with heavy debt, like debt problems. Seven of Wands can be a debt that you, or a burden that you're carrying, a debt that you're carrying. So maybe somebody who deals with debt. But this can also be the gym, because this is carrying weight. So maybe you can find support at work or the gym or something like that. Cards that represent work are pentacle cards and wand cards. Let's look at this card a moment. Just going to pick this up. You know, and I also get the impression, Leo, that you're the one with the wands and you're looking at this house here. This is a place of safety for you. So I get the impression you can find support, you know, from the people, from your safe place, whether it's your home or whether it's, you know, the home of your parents, or whether it's the place that you go to and you can immediately offload those wands and say, oh, take your shoes off, put your feet up and just relax, because he's going towards this, and this is probably you with the 10 wands on your shoulders walking towards this, and it's your safe place. Yeah, whoever that is for you, family, friend, colleague, whoever it is, it's the place that, if it's work, it's work, if it's home, it's home, but it's wherever it is that you can go and you can just take you know, take all the wands off your shoulder. Because when he gets there, we'll take the wands off. So it's the place that you go to where you unload your burdens, basically. That's the place that you're going to get your support. Advice and encouragement for the week. Just laugh. There you go. Just laugh it out. And sometimes that's just the way it is, you know. Sometimes there's not a lot you can do. I mean, it's interesting. You've got different kind of energies going through the reading. You know, some of you guys are the mediator this week, and some of you guys are in mediation. Some of you guys are involved in a situation where a problem is being, or somebody is trying to resolve a problem with you or for you, you know, with the Temperance energy. Some of you guys are trying to find healing, and you are, you know, this is healing, isn't it? They've gone to a juice bar, so they're trying to kind of replenish their fluids, as it were. So some of you guys are just trying to replenish your fluids and trying to get yourself back into shape and get yourself feeling good again. Temperance energy. And it might be that the theme of the week is something creative that you're doing. So this is probably completely different than this. Some of you guys, the theme of the week might be doing things with children, or it might be something about a child, a creative, young, sensitive child, or maybe this is doing something new. creatively. You know, creative writing, for example, you might be looking at. You might be looking at doing a new course with the Page of Cups energy, or delving into fashion with the Page of Cups energy, or just doing some singing with the Page of Cups energy, or amateur dramatics with the Page. Anything that's creative and new and, you know, exciting, you might be focused on that. But I think that the goal is to unload some hurt that you've been feeling, Leo. Okay, it's just to open up your feelings with the Three of Swords energy. Obstacles that you need to overcome are the Seven of Coins energy. Okay, possibly patience, the need for patience, waiting for things to happen, or for something to. You put all this hard work into waiting for things to come to fruition. All right, and also, to be honest with you, I don't know whether this person's actually using his fork, garden fork, to put those pentacles into the ground. They're on a tree though, aren't they? It's just not very obvious. It's on a bush. Of course they're on a bush. I think he's about to plant that last one actually on the bush. When I really look at the picture, it looks like he's about to plant the last pentacle on the bush. So the obstacle you need to overcome is that you've still got work ahead of you, I think, actually, Leo, in a situation here with the Seven of Coins energy. There's still work ahead of you. What you are achieving this week, though, is the Three of Coins. Recognition, a good review, appraisal, and praise from your peers, I would say here. So some of you guys, it might be a promotion. You need to avoid hanging around and waiting for something to happen. You either leave it or you take action. Person that you can, what you want to embrace is possibly a loved one, boyfriend, girlfriend, mom, dad, anybody that shows you love and support. That's the person you need to embrace. King of Cups could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. And where can you find support? The place that you can offload your burdens. It's not reversed, but look at the card. He's got the wands on his back. This is in the distance. He wants to get to here so he can take the wands down. So it's the place that you can offload your burdens, wherever that is for you, Leo. And spiritual guidance for the week, just laugh. Sometimes it's all you can do. You either laugh or you cry. I know which one I'd rather do. All right, that's brilliant. Let's have a quick look at your 15 card reading before we finish off. Very nice reading that is, actually. Oh, boy. Woo. Okay, here we go. Just going to get this here. All right. Universe Spirit, 5 cards, please. Show me any other energies coming in this week. Just general energies for Leo. Show me any other energies coming in for Leo this week. That's 1. Show me the next 4 cards, please. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then what we want to do, let's have a look. We're going to push that down just a little bit there, Leo. And let's have a look. And then what we want to do is we want to look at love. What do you see coming in for love for some of these Leos? What do you see coming in for love for some of these Leos? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. There we go. Let's push this here. And let's have a look at this one. And can you show me work and finances? What do you see coming in for work and finances, please? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look. So, any other energies, Leo? We're looking at the 8 of Cups. Some of you guys are leaving something behind, but it's something that doesn't satisfy you. And more than anything, the 8 of Cups is all about pursuing. 8 talk about change. So there's change happening here with the 8 of Cups energy. You're pursuing a change. All right, 7 of Cups energy. But some of you guys really need to look at your options here. You're definitely wanting to pursue a change, but you're going to have to look at your options with the 7 of Cups energy. Some of you guys are leaving behind as well, Leo, an absolute fantasist and a dreamer. 7 of Cups is a fantasist and a dreamer. Let's have a look. 3 of Coins. Probably looking for other options in terms of work. So I think that some of you guys, it's almost like you are being drawn, because you can see the moon is in front of this woman's face here. So I think that you're being called, some of you guys are, with the 8 of Cups energy and the moon in front of this person, to look at other work, to look at other prospects for work as well. The Magician energy here. So the Magician is instantaneous communication. Magician is creation with the Magician energy showing here. Skills. Some of you guys are being reviewed in terms of your skills and your talents. Three of Wands though, looking ahead, which is interesting. You know, if you're being reviewed for your skills and your talents with the Magician energy, it just feels like to me you're still wanting to look for other things. I definitely get a sense of that you're walking away. I don't think it's necessarily a person. I just think that you're walking away from a situation in which, because we've got the card of walking away, then we've got the card of looking at dream, you know, looking at your options. Then we've got the card of work. Then we've got the Magician. This is creating opportunities. Magician is creating, and the Three of Wands should be other opportunities. So I do feel that you guys are looking to walk away from perhaps where you work at the moment, a team of people where you work, but you're having to look at your options. You're looking to create Magician energy here, other opportunities. Also, some of you guys are very much focusing, I think, Leo, with communicating, possibly with new partnerships or trying to make, because the Three of Wands is business partnerships. So when you're doing this, you're contacting. A Magician is ruled by Mercury, which is dealing with communication. Some of you guys contacting other businesses, other partnerships as well to do this week. For love, the Hierophant. Hierophant is marriage, union, commitment. Some of you guys are worried about that with the Nine of Swords. Oh, yeah. The Lovers and Hierophant is a marriage usually. Some of you guys are worried about a long-term relationship, or you're worried about maybe a marriage with the Nine of Swords energy showing up here. Page of Coins. So Page of Coins is proposal or responsibility. Sometimes this can be lack though, because it's a small amount of value. Queen of Cups energy showing up here. What I'm noticing about this is that you see that coin, this person's got it underfoot and she's got the cup. So it's like with the cup she's saying, can you show me your value? Because the cup is extended. It's almost like she's telling this person here to show this Page of Coins its value. But it won't show its value because the coin is underfoot. It's not. Usually you get the Page of Coins where the coin is in the hand. But it's not in the hand, it's under the foot like a football. So I get the impression that some of you guys are worried about a long-term relationship or a marriage here. Because I think that you're wanting someone to prove with that Queen of Cups energy their value. How much they value you. Some of you guys want someone to prove their worth in the relationship. Well, what is your value to this relationship? What is the point of us being in it? What is the point of you being in this? I think this will be a week for asking questions from a partner. And work, the Empress. So work with the Empress energy, creative energy, new work perhaps, because threes represent new beginnings in work, Empress energy. Show it. Oh, you've got an Emperor and an Empress showing up here. That's really interesting that you have those together. Emperor and the Empress. Now, see when you get Empress and the Empress, Emperor, the way that I see these two cards together, you see her creativity, it's being kind of bound by the Emperor, because Emperors like to bind things. So when you get an Empress who is kind of flourishing, this person wants to bind your ability to flourish. Let's have a look at the next one. Yeah, I get the impression somebody's stopping you from flourishing or even promoting yourself. I mean, for some of you guys there could be promotion and you're getting recognition here in work, but for some of you it might be that your ability to make more money with the Empress energy, to grow within your job with the Empress energy is being curbed by an Emperor. Remember, she's round and he's square. You can't put a round peg into a square. No, sorry, you can't put a square peg into a round hole. Do you see where I'm coming from? Because he's square. Can you see the corners of the chair? He's square. And can you see her? She's always round, isn't she? So if she's round, he's square. And with her, she wants to expand. But with him, what he's going to want to do is he's going to want to rein that back in because he puts parameters and boundaries. So somebody's probably trying to stop your growth in work. And I think that some of you guys have been waiting for a long time with the Hanged Man energy. It could be two people in the workplace that have left you on hold here, Leo. Might be that you're finding it difficult to grow within the work that you do. New beginnings, Ace of Wands energy showing up here. Nine of Cups. But new beginnings or a new opportunity should bring some happiness. Should make you feel quite smug. because the Nine of Cups is all about getting what you want, and the Ace of Wands is a new beginning or a new opportunity, and that should bring you some happiness. I get the impression here that it's either two people that are kind of stopping you, curbing your ability to grow and to flourish in the work that you do, or this will be you, the Empress, wanting to flourish, but the Emperor is going to put that growth into some form of a square, so you can't grow naturally in the role. All right, it's going to put some chains, some boundaries on this growth of yours with the Empress. Therefore, you're waiting around here, but I think new opportunities are going to bring happiness to you, Leo. All right, that's your reading, guys. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.